Alright, guys, welcome to another Shoky, not quite quickie, because, well, we got two figures to go through, and it's the last of the Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossovers, at least for now, because there's still at least one more figure we haven't gotten, and I still argue we need all of the human form ninja-ish Rangers, because that would be awesome. And this time, it's Foot Soldier Tommy and Morphed Raphael, and if you're going, wait, what? Why is Tommy a foot soldier? Read the comic. Very simple. That's all I can tell you. If you're wondering how the Ninja Turtles are Rangers, you should be really wondering how the heck Tommy is a foot soldier. One thing that's awesome is we get a brand new foot soldier sculpt. That's great. However, we need a couple 2-packs of just foot soldiers with no Tommy head. And also there's another character within the show that is a foot soldier. A guy who is a foot soldier. We should get him as well, because it's actually key to the series. So either way, we got Raph there as a Red Ranger, which I guess, yes, he's the Red Ninja Turtle, fine. So we only really managed to color code 2 Rangers. It is what it is. I can tell you right now, though, they're lacking the white in the teethies of the T-Rex helmet. So that still sucks. Still seems to be a problem. Alright. And of course, Raph gets some cool little Psy versions of the Power Sword. Tommy looks like he just gets a nice little katana there. So, you know, once again, nice corner artwork. Looks good. Even Tommy looks pretty good. Even got the earring. Now, mind you, this is like early days Green Ranger Tommy, which is why he looks the way he does. But it looks like they give him a very effective Jason David Frank head, even though, like, it isn't necessarily, like, Tommy's clearly based off of Jason David Frank, as he should be. However, he doesn't really look like him. Oh god, we got a stupid swoosh effect again. And a punching effect? What is this? That's punching effect. It looks like it's got room for a fist in there. Well, that's just stupid. I'm definitely not going to use that for anything. And a very similar, like, this is just taffy, right? Like, so that goes over his sword, obviously. And that is just stupid. I hate the effect parts. I mean, that's just a flag with a glittery paint job. I hate the effect parts. Like, give me a minor discount and give me no effect parts, and I'll be happy. Alright, so we get a little bit of wardrobe change here for Foot Soldier Tommy. Can I get his sword out of there? It's just taped in place. Look, half of the adventure of these things is trying to get everything out of here effectively. Okay. So, there's his little katana. His little pig poker. Just a couple fists with some silver paint. Not bad. New mold, so that's a good thing. As one thing that's great about this set, with the exception of the Pink Ranger, is that we've gotten brand new molds. All the turtles, well, of course, base model is exactly the same. We got brand new turtle molds. We got brand new Ranger molds based off turtle bodies. So there's that. Alright, so I'm going to carefully get Tommy out of here. Okay. That's a pretty cool body, not gonna lie. Alright, set that aside. Hey, I said set that aside. And we'll squeeze out the JDF head here. I wonder if that's got to be based off the original Lightning Collection Green Ranger, like the one that came with the putty. That's got to be what that is, because it looks like it. Alright, then we got a Raph head. We got a Power Psy. We got fisties as usual. Come on, get out of there. Now, I assume he's going to have ever so slightly different hands because Raph holds his size very differently. So I assume that's what we're going to get. Shut up, Discord. I really got to turn Discord off when I'm filming. Just sitting there making noise in the background. Ah, dang it. My thumb's going to be sore from pushing out hands. Like, no joke. You do this enough. And I'm doing these all back to back in case you guys haven't realized. But the figures themselves are actually not bad so far. Ah, yes, look. We get the same sword lightning effect part that we've gotten before. But we only get one of them when we get two swords, so who cares? Once again, not looking at the effect parts, I don't care. If you like them, you win. I could care less. I think I use two, I think, out of like all of the Rangers I've got. Oh, this foot is like stuck. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, what would be interesting is if we got some different Turtle Rangers at some point. Like, I don't know who it would be, but it would be interesting. There we go. Got that out of there. And now we can get rid of that over there on the other side. Alright, so I'm going to end on Raph, or start with Tommy. Because we've looked at turtle molds twice now, but we have a brand new foot soldier mold from a good old Tommy boy here. Pretty cool. I like that, you know, they still, even though it is very foot soldier like to have this sort of thing going on, it is very much a reference to just being Green Ranger. So, neat mold. It's just Power Ranger's body mold for the most part, from what I could tell. It looks like just the basic Power Rangers buck. Yeah, because he's got double jointed elbow, butterfly joint. I don't have a normal Ranger on hand. I just put them all away. That head sculpt is pretty cool, though, and even like the painted purple around the eyes to make it a little darker with the red eye holes. I actually like that. Got a little bit of the mold release on there. Disc hinge. Wow, look at the... Holy crap. Like, that is the most we've ever seen. Nice. I gotta wonder if the Shredder body is going to be anything like this, or if it's going to be a brand new mold, too. Because Green Ranger Shredder is a pretty freaking cool thing, but probably fairly similar to this, if I'm honest. So, I mean, articulation is the same as probably any given Ranger. You know, you got the biceps, you get the shoulders, you get the butterfly, you get the torso movement. You also get the butterfly. I was going too fast. The ab crunch, molded in belt and painted purple, looks fine. I like the forearm gauntlets with the slight spikies on there, painted silver very nicely. Got the purple wraps painted on, pretty cool. Weapon holding hands with the back thing going on there. Not the cleanest mold though. T-mounted ball joints there, soft enough that you can kick forward. They can't really kick back because their booty's in the way. Got a very hard line there for the pants. Double jointed knee, which is perfectly good there. And then the wraps for the legs, individually molded. The whole thing is painted, or I'm sorry, not painted. The whole thing is molded in purple. And then at the ankle is painted to match the foot. That's pretty cool. And we literally got new feet. Like that. Got a proper ninja. Oh, what is going on with this fist here, though? Like, that was, like, slightly pulled out. He does have up and down sword movement, which is good. That's something you don't see very often. It's not molded in deep enough for the hand, though. That's a blatant issue there. All right, so let's see here. Sword, basic katana, molded in black, painted silver. Not great, but I guess it works. Works for what it needs to do. Of course, he doesn't have his Power Rangers weaponry, because at this point, Shredder has his powers. If you want to know how, that's the thing you need to go see. So, holds the katana very nicely. And I like the fact that we get a proper hand rocker for a sword holding hand. That's not something we always get. Oh, he even has a little slip thingy there to hide the sword. That's cool. Hold on. Get out of there. This way? Yeah. Nice, except I'm just going to cut his pants off. But hey, weapon storage. That's always good. Alright, doesn't have any Kya hands, but he does have the Tommy head, and I will swap this out because I think it's worth it. So, he landed way back there. I really do like this mold. This is a very cool mold. Alright, and you've got a neck dealie, which I believe is going to sit down like this. So we're pretending like the mask has come off, essentially. And like I said, you got a JDF head. Very good, except the earring is on the wrong side compared to the artwork. The paint isn't the cleanest. The brown is kind of invading some other spaces, but I like the headband. It works. Didn't quite paint the eyebrow all the way across there. Face sculpt looks pretty much like a young JDF, so it works. And you also get a little ninja mask to cover his face, even at that range. So let's push that on like that. I wonder if they would use that for Ninja Tommy. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. That looks very good. Like where you have to be less secretive. Like he is hiding out amongst the foot, more or less. So this is pretty cool for a Tommy. It's almost a Zuthaya type situation. I might give him, let's go ahead and give him the left fist of doom. It's weird that they didn't give him any like karate hands or any normal Power Rangers hands. They just gave him the sword holding hands and fists. Very interesting. No expressive hands for Tommy. I don't know. I like the sword on the back as a neat option, but I'm gonna need to pull that out and give it to him. Gotta give him the sword. The thword. It's a thword. Choke up on it. And you could probably actually give him, like, give it to both, or I'm sorry, two-handed. So yeah, that, I mean, the joint's a little loose, but the ability to actually be able to point a sword properly. See, they need to paint this purple in the joint, basically. There we go. Nice Ninja Tommy. Ninja Turtle Tommy. I like that. That looks good. And once again, the foot head, pretty on point. So even if you didn't want to use him as Tommy, you could just use him as a foot ranger, a foot soldier. So that works. Let's see. There needs to be some intermediate frickin' clicks here for joints. It's super annoying that there isn't. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our last Turtle Ranger, which is good old Raphael. Adjust the camera a little. Oh, not that far. Right about there. Very red. Looks good. Back to no strap across the chest. But I like it that just pegs in. That's pretty funny. Alright. Shell looks good. Belt's not quite lined up as usual. So yeah, they do paint that on purpose. That is an on-purpose thing. It's not an accident. I don't get it. It's almost like there's a nub mark and they just decided to highlight it. It's like Hasbro, please explain. Also, there's a weird plastic finish thing going on here between the legs. Let me fix his foot too, because I had to make his feet wonky to get him out of the packaging. Alright, so let's look at the T-Rex head sculpt for Raffy Boy. Looks okay, but once again missing the white paint. Aside from the silver paint, red eyes molded in as usual. Got some good movement between the top of the head, or the bottom of the head and the neck joint. It's pretty good. Let's see, his butterflies work. Yeah, butterflies work pretty good. Shoulders are decent. Yep, once again, I really do like that they added the armbands for effect. Unnecessary, but the good, you know. So he's going to put his sunglasses on. It's good. Are these the same normal holding hands? I don't think so. Yeah, they might be. Hold on, let me look. Are these the same grabby hands? I guess they are. We'll see about the size and how to hold them here in a bit. I'm going to have to figure that one out, because he does hold his weapons very differently. Okay, so we got same thing going on. We do have a torso movement, but it's not enough to make a difference. It'd be interesting to take the whole shell off. Legs. Thighs move. Knees, weird red thing there going on. Feet him. All good. Let's just look at the details, shall we? Or let's just look at this cool stuff, shall we? Get him to stand will be great. One reason this is difficult is because I am working on a glass surface here, so if the feet aren't right and there's no friction, it will want to just kind of... Okay, so let's look at his Raffi head, which is fine. Bright green eyes. He's got the classic gritting your teeth look. This is clearly a different piece of plastic and painted to the nines, and this is not. Once again, guys, use a base coat and then cover with color so the things are even. Not a bad head sculpt. Looks a little small on the body, but like I think I would still say that Mikey probably has the weakest head sculpt because it looks so strange. Also, they did give every turtle their own color. Where did that go? It's not the first head I've dropped today. I'll just have to leave it down there. Okay, so we do get the same arrangement of hands, so we'll look at that only when it comes to figuring out how we're going to hold these things. So we do have some power sword size, which is interesting. Nice, really redeco here. Gold paint there, the sloppily done. The power coin not painted that well. Paint's actually coming off. I like the shortened blade for the sword, which is a cool concept. And presumably he can store them, but it's not going to be easy. Oh man, yeah. Look at that. So that it can go down. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, plastic doing things in the background here. Wow. That just is completely unusable as a thing. Looks neat. It's a great idea. Doesn't work. Go figure. Alright. And assume he can hold them like a sword. So, I mean, it's not like Raph is against holding his size like a dagger. But let's see here. Before I try it on these hands, let me see how it works on these crazy hands. So I don't think he could hold it effectively here. Close, but no cigar. So let's see. Were the hands always molded in such a way? And just coincidentally. I gotta rotate this up into a direction that will make sense. Wow, okay. So I know he's supposed to be able to do this. I hold it between his fingers like, you know, you would hold a sigh. Damn. Hold on. Let's do this. And then try to rotate that into there. I'm trying not to break anything too, because this is all very thin plastic. Alright, hold on. I threw the box away. I need the box. I mean, maybe it's just on the artwork. Because it is only really on the artwork that it shows that. But I'm thinking that you can't do it on these hands. Because there's not a good way to get it between the two fingers. Because they don't want to split, they want to compress instead. See? And yeah, their metallic paint did not stick to this red worth a damn. Okay, so, hold on. I forced it in there. Now, because of the length, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to stay. But I got it to work. More or less. So, I'll live with it. I like it. I don't think I can get it out of there, so we're going to leave it. Okay. Usually have it up like he's flipping people off. Problem is the handle on the sword is so long that it interferes. So that works. So it's too long for the sheaths, technically. And very, very difficult to hold this way. So we'll just live with it. It is what it is. So let's bring in everybody now here at the finale. I'm gonna have to organize his feet better. And that knee is stiff. Okay. And Donnie back here. Leo up front. And we gotta get April in there. Make sure she's on camera. And then Tommy just back here. Just bringing up the rear. So that's good. That's a nice set. It really is. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool set. Still wondering about this, because it does feel like we can do the thing. Let's just give it the good old college try, shall we? I don't know what uses that terminology anymore, but let's figure it out. All right, so give me a Leo weapon here. 2 Leo weapons, as it were. Stay. The handles fit, so we're halfway there. Okay, and then need some of these guys. I don't know how this is going to work though, because these are so strange in comparison. Like, gotta really compress the chains. Let's see here. I mean, in theory, this will work. It'll just be dumb. And dumb is okay sometimes. Except for when the plastic is so soft, it warps into a curve upon initial use. Which, you know. Alright, and plug this one in. Can't see the spot. There it is. So that's a thing. Come on. So far, so good. Now, will a raft dagger / sai work on this? We'll find out. Technically, yes. So we can actually get a Power Rangers Ninja Turtles Power Blaster. Ha! Who knew? Who knew you'd be able to do that? It's funny that they gave us this ability. They absolutely didn't have to, so pretty cool. Not to mention, I have a power axe now that I don't know what to do with. All right, so let's detach all this. It would have been cool if April had the ability to, like, store the bow on her back or something. Like, just make something a little bit different than her just having the exact same powers, you know? Let's go ahead and stuff this back up in here. It's going to be permanently bent, so it is what it is. And then pull this up. Now, this is just weird because they're nunchucks, but they're also daggers, you know? So it's a little more violent than Mikey tends to actually be. Oh, flip that around that way. All right. Good enough. Come on. Just stand there, Mikey. All right. So I'll leave it at that. I'll put all the weapons and stuff back in for the pictures. But that's going to be it for this Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover series, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. It's a very interesting take on the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles mythos, that they both live in the same universe. Just that Power Rangers are in Angel Grove, Ninja Turtles are in New York. And both think the other is a myth. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. And for them to have a crossover thing because Shredder stole some powers. That's the thing. Go read the comics, guys. It's pretty cool. And of course, if you read the comics, you definitely got to own the figures. And eventually, when it comes in, we will have the Shredder figure to check out as well. But until then, I shall bid you adieu. Stay. And see you guys next time. Bye, guys.